welcome to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm your host Glenn, and today we are at the Seattle Arboretum, where I'm going to go on a little bike tour around the Arboretum. Now, this isn't going to be a bike tour where I'm trying to set a speed record or anything like that. This is going to be a relaxed sightseeing. We're going to stop at a bunch of places, check out some of the trees, some of the views, and the beauty that is the Seattle Arboretum. If you live in the Seattle area, Bellevue area, anywhere around there, and you want to have a great afternoon, head to the Seattle Arboretum and check it out for yourself. I've always loved coming here, and I'm really happy to share this experience with you. And today's episode is brought to you by Feelbach Clothing, who provided me with this really cool shirt. It is moisture wicking and stretches 4 different ways, so it's really, really comfortable and flexible. I'll put a link to their products down below, and there'll also be a discount for like 20% off or something like that if you buy using the code that's there. Anyway, with that, let's get the helmet on and get started on this bike tour. We start today's ride at the Graham Visitor Center. It's named after Donald Graham, a longtime friend and supporter of the Seattle Arboretum. We take a left out of the parking lot and head up this gentle slope. I will be sticking to the tarmac except for the ride to Foster's Island. The tarmac path is smooth and suitable for all-wheel devices, but if you're going uphill and use a wheelchair, you'll want help or have a motorized chair. I wonder how high the attendance is in the wintertime at this outdoor preschool. They do have plenty of trees to rig up tarps, but I bet it gets a little chilly. If you love nature and want to explore a variety of trees, this is a great place to spend an afternoon. There are also plenty of open spaces you can enjoy unfiltered sunshine in. Here we're going to take a left and go past the Old Stone Cottage. This was built in 1941 as part of the park entrance. The Seattle Arboretum was first established in 1899 on the campus of the University of Washington and then moved to Washington Park. The Arboretum now covers 230 acres and has plant representatives of not just the Pacific Northwest, but Australia, Chile, China, and New Zealand. We'll turn around here and head back on the main path. Please note that the speed limit for bicycles in the Arboretum is 10 miles per hour. I think this ride will be added to my fall colors videos, along with the Snoqualmie Valley ride. Not many people know this, but this little bridge was built in 1910 as the Arboretum Aqueduct and Sewer, with a footbridge built on top as the Wilcox Footbridge. There are several less frequented Arboretum paths across the bridge, and a small playground for children. Turning around to get back to the tarmac path, I headed for Foster Island. To get to Foster Island, you take a left at the parking lot just down the hill from the Graham Visitor Center. The path to Foster's Island is a wide gravel path, so the surface isn't very suitable for wheelchairs and scooters. This side path takes you down to one of the streams that feeds into Lake Washington, where you can enjoy a quiet break and sit in the shade. From here we can look north to the Evergreen Point floating bridge. After a short break and a snack, it was time to get back on the trail and onto Foster Point. Yes, a fall colors video would be very good. First, we go under the eastbound portion of State Route 520. And then the westbound portion. I had expected Foster Point to be crowded and this table occupied, which is why I took a break at that stream. That's the University of Washington Husky Stadium to the west, and to the east, Hunts Point on the other side of Lake Washington. After enjoying the view for a while, we turn around and head back under 520. Cross this little wooden bridge, and take a little side trip to a viewpoint where you can also launch canoes and kayaks. Well, we've made it back to where we started here at the Donald G. Graham Visitor Center, and gonna roll around the loop and went down to Foster Island. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera on hyperlapse or time lapse, and I'm going to go around the whole loop again really fast, and then we'll finish up back at the Amputee Outdoors mobile in the parking lot. Okay, so hold on. Well, we're back at the Amputee mobile, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little trip around the Arboretum. If you're in the Seattle, Bellevue, or just the east side area, I recommend the Arboretum. It's also really good if you're on a wheelchair. However, there are some hills, and so you will either need a motorized wheelchair or someone to push you and help you up those hills. It's great for strollers, scooters, and basically anybody who's reasonably healthy enough to go for a walk. And there's lots of little paths. I only stuck to the asphalt path because I'm on a bicycle. There's a lot of gravel paths that go in and out in between all the different parts of the Arboretum. with a lot of really beautiful trees and bushes. And depending on the time of the year that you're here, you'll get to see a variety of flowers in bloom, and of course the fall colors, which is coming up very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this, and as always, my friends, oh wait, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, do that. And then yeah, I hope to see you out enjoying nature and getting out in the great outdoors. See you out there.